You a high income father that's not present at home? If that's you, I understand because I've been there. In this video, I want to talk specifically to you because it doesn't really feel good, leaving the house in the morning when you have to go to work and your son or your daughter catches you at the front door. They wake up out of their sleep to catch you at the front door right as you're leaving, and all they want is to spend time with you. I know exactly what that feels like. I actually now bought my time back, and I want to show you exactly what I did. And I wrote some notes over here. First off, let me let you know this. You're doing an incredible job. You're doing an incredible job as a father. I know we don't get the credit as fathers. The sacrifices, the things that you've been through, the things that you put in front of you so your family doesn't have to deal with it. I salute you, man. I salute you. But if you stay stuck, it's going to be hard to ever be able to buy your time back. I was in a situation where, I made great money and I started to feel like, what is my family complaining about? Like, I'm able to provide. I'm able to do everything that they want to do. I'm able to buy them anything that they want. But I wasn't giving them the most important thing, which is the time. And that made me feel guilty. It made me feel guilty. It made me feel guilty that I was providing, but I wasn't present in my kid's life. Have you ever felt guilty? Let me know in the comments if you've ever felt guilty. Next, I felt stressed. The constant pressure to perform at a high level professionally can be mentally draining. And it was mentally draining. I was drained every single day. Even the days that I got off work early, I didn't have any energy. So I would go home and I would crash out on the bed, still not able to spend time with my family because I didn't have energy. And this is the price that we have to pay as fathers when we want to provide. I felt disconnected. I felt disconnected because, my family would be in one room and I would be in another room getting rest, catching up on my sleep because our dad had to work hard. I felt lonely. And see, a lot of fathers don't talk about this. You see, I remember the nights that I would come home late and I would think everyone is asleep. And all the way home, from driving home, I couldn't do anything but think about how I want to show you how I made $2,200 while I was on this ATV in Mexico a few days ago. Tap the school link in the bio and I'll see you there. I was in this situation where I was providing, but I wasn't present. And it often made me angry. So I would come home angry, mad at the world. Mad at the world. Anything my wife says, anything my kids say, I'm snapping on them. And so it made me look and feel like I was just a upset dad all the time. But what my family didn't understand is I desperately wanted to be with them. And I didn't know how to, express myself. I didn't know what to do. I knew I couldn't quit. Next, I felt trapped. I felt like things would never change. It would never change. I would be the only father that would have kids that grew up. I wouldn't know much about my kids, but they would have all of the nice things that they wanted. I felt inadequate. I felt inadequate. Regardless of the money that I brought in, I felt like the role of a father was non-existent. Damn, I sit here and I think about it now, man, and it's like, wow. As a man, sometimes it feels like you're damned if you do or you're damned if you don't. Because What would my life be like if I wasn't busy and I was broke? Not able to get the things that my family wanted. Would that make them happy? That's something that I would always ask myself. Like, would that make them happy if I had more time? I spent months, years trying to figure out a way. Like every day, the question I would ask myself is, how can I still make the money but have the time? And see, I went out, I invested into system number one, and it did not work. I tried MLM. It did not work because I didn't want people in my home. And remember, I needed something that I didn't have to put a whole bunch of time into, because I didn't have much time. I knew that whatever it was, I was going to have to start it while I was working. So I needed something that worked around my work schedule. MLM didn't work. Affiliate marketing didn't work for me. Now, affiliate marketing works, I tried e-commerce. E-commerce didn't work for me because I had to be so involved in everything. When someone purchased something, I had to ship it out. I had to deal with the mail. I had to go to the post office. I had to get the bags. I had to purchase the products. It was just too much. So I ended up quitting more things that I started than I actually kept, because even with me trying to figure out how to make more money, or not more money, but to make at least the same amount of money that I was making, and to be able to have the time. It was hard, man. It was hard. It made me feel regretful. It made me feel like I wasn't, like I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing, even though in my mind I told myself that I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. If you're a father and you understand what I'm talking about, comment below and let me know. Comment below and let me know. It does not feel good to not be present in your home. It brings me to a situation where I remember walking in my daughter's room one day, and I seen a picture on her vanity desk, or with her mirror where she does her makeup or whatever. And on the desk it was a picture, right? And I seen the dog, I seen her mom, I seen her brother, I seen her sister, and I seen her. But I didn't see a father. And I passed by that picture at least 2 days before I said anything, right? I looked at it and I said, no, that's not the family, man. I wouldn't, my daughter wouldn't do that. The second day I looked at that photo, I asked her, I said, baby, is this a picture of the family? And she said, yes. I said, well, where am I? She said, well, Dad, you're never here. It broke my heart. It broke my heart that my baby girl, who needed me, she needed my time, she needed my presence, she needed to learn from her father what a good man was. And I wasn't around to even show her. My son, he needed to know how to be a man. He didn't need to just learn about hard work. He needed to learn about freedom. He needed to learn about travel. He needed to learn about being there. He needed to learn about being present, eating dinner with your family. Those are the things I wanted to show him. But I couldn't show him that. And I struggled with that for a long, long time. And this is why I started digital marketing. Now, I know you've probably heard all of the things about the horror stories about digital marketing, but put this concept in your head. Automation. That's what changed my life. Once I learned what automation was, see, think about this. No matter how busy you are, you can post 3 pieces of content every day, send people to a link in your bio, and your work is 100% done. All you're doing is you're literally creating content and sending people to a link. And once they enter their email on your website, You have automated emails that's following up with them, videos, and everything that they need to make a decision if they want to buy or not. Automation changed my life. Automation changed my life. I was able to make enough money where it actually felt comfortable to leave my 6-figure-a-year job. It felt comfortable. And now, my daughter graduated from high school. My son graduated from high school. My other daughter graduated from high school. My son and my oldest daughter moved out, but my youngest daughter is still here. And when she's not working, we spend every single day together. Like, think about this. Right now, as we speak right now, my mother-in-law is inside of our house right now, staying with us because she had some health issues. Now, if I was working, we wouldn't be able to take care of her. My wife is in there laying in the bed. My mother-in-law is in there laying in the bed. My daughter is in there laying in the bed. And I'm sitting up here creating a video. But once I finish, I'm going to go and we're going to be able to watch a movie. I'm going to continue to get paid. And this is the life that I always dreamed of. And I want that for you. If you're looking, I want that for you. So listen, I know you've probably heard it all. I know you've seen it all. But one thing is a fact. You want freedom and you don't know how to get it. You make great money, but you're nowhere found when it comes to you being present at home, except for off days. I was in such a bad situation. Even on vacations, I would be on Zoom calls. That doesn't make sense. So I want to show you how I was able to buy my time back through automation, where the content is done for you. The website is done for you. The automated emails is done for you. The products are done for you. All you have to do is customize, set it up without being technical, without having a large following. We're going to show you what to post. We're going to show you where to post. We're going to show you how to buy your time back. All you need to do is either put a number 1 in the comments or go to the description and watch the free video there. The system that you see is going to be the same system that you will be able to be set up with. And all you'll have to do is exactly what I'm doing. Recording a video, sending people to a link, and that's it. So if that sounds great to you, comment number 1 below or go in the description and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.